Hi again, here we are in the log cabin, and I'm just about to continue work on one of the other Hondas I've got, which I'm basically semi-restoring, not a full restore, just basically tarting it up for sale basically. Let's take you around and show you what I've actually done so far. Well, as you can see, basically all I've done there is take the tank side panels, the seat off, and generally just give it a general clean up. Nothing too spectacular. I've took the clocks off, as you know, and I've also cleaned up all around the bracketry here. I will give this a respray, as I've told you before. Just tidy these up, because that's when people are looking at a bike, they're normally looking around this area basically, so I want that to be as tidy as possible. And also that will come out in the photos when I take the photos to put on eBay. And as you can see over here, the clocks surrounds have been basically resprayed. They look actually very nice now, so they're ready to be put back together. There's some tape over the centre decals there, so they're ready to go back together. The tail fin of the bike had a rub down and a coat of primer and filled in places. You can't really see it. The only thing this has got to have now basically is a slight rub down with it was red before, as you can see. That's going to have a slight rub down with 600 wet and dry paper, as well as the tank. Let's hang that back up there. I've got the tank over here, which again has been rubbed down, filled in places, and again is ready for a slight rub down of 600 wet and dry paper for the actual top coat, which you're going to see me apply as well. The side panels again needed filling. They was actually cracked in places on the surface. They had basically, you can't see it here, but they had sort of spider cracks where the plastic had deteriorated over the years, and all I done there was a thin skim of stopper filler and a rub down, and that's solved that problem when you primed on top of it. So as I say, these are ready now for a slight rub down with wet and dry paper, and I'm going to use that with water and a little drop of soapy water just to get the finish I want, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. Now again, all I've got here basically is a soap and water mix and some 600 wet and dry paper. Now I'm not going to go mad here. As I say, all it needs is a fine rub down just to get some of these little swirl marks out of there, and we should be ready for painting them. So just wet the surface down. It's a bit windy out here today. And a gentle rub down. I'm just looking at getting the paintwork flat. Being careful not to go over the seams too much, because you'll burn through. There's a lot of overspray which is on the tank. turn it around. Again, not going mad, covering all of it. And we're looking at, you can feel it on the paper when you're rubbing. The paper sort of picks up. It feels a bit rough. And after a while it sort of starts gliding. Windy out here today, I don't know if you can hear that on the camera speaker. All around the top. Again, just getting a slight key on everything. You want to get into all these hard to do areas because this is where the paint, if it's going to not to stick after a while, or the lacquer, this is the places it's going to pick up on and start peeling from. So you need to get into all these areas. Go and get a cloth. That's not looking too bad. Just do the bottom edge. There's a bit here which I'm going to have to redo again. It's a bit creased and it's coming through, so that's going to need redoing again. Okay, just do the bottom edge of the other side. Go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. One more squirt down and a little wipe down. So I'll take that inside and just repair that piece of work. Which you can see there, that just needs a little repair.